Now, your high school recruiting report with Channel 2's Zach Klein and AJC recruiting expert Michael Carvell.
Yeah, hello again, everyone. Zach Klein, Michael Carvell. Michael, let's talk about Georgia's top high school juniors. And I say that because I looked at the list of the top 50 college football prospects, and 43 of the 50 have already committed their college intentions. They've already pledged where they're going to go. So let's skip over the seniors. Let's talk about the juniors. Who are some of Georgia's best prospects for next year?
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left this season for many of the state's top juniors to emerge from the pack. But one name you'll be hearing a lot over the next year is Elijah Holyfield. Come on, you know the last name. His father is legendary boxer Evander Holyfield. The younger Holyfield is the real deal as a running back prospect out of Woodward Academy. Now, I'm not sure about his size. We'll see how he measures out this spring. But I like everything else about Elijah Holyfield. He's tough as nails like his father. He's a very physical running back and just seems to get stronger and stronger as the game goes along. Elijah Holyfield has 25 early scholarship offers, with his most recent being Georgia this past week. And that was a pretty big deal because the Bulldogs are his favorite team. Again, Zach, it's so early in the recruiting process, but this is shaping up as a Georgia-Ohio State battle.
Yeah, look at him finding the hole right there. Michael, guy's not afraid to put his head down. You see him in the flat. He's looking for contact, taking it right at you. Definitely a sight to see. Future Saturdays in college football. All right, Georgia already has a commitment from a guy who's listed as the state's #1 prospect for 2016, Stevens County High School offensive lineman Ben Cleveland. He pledged his allegiance to UGA on Dog Night over the summer. So who are some of the other contenders to be the state's #1 overall prospect?
Well, Buford High School's Isaac Nada, he is a grown man. I think he could have signed anywhere last year after his sophomore season. And yes, that's right. I said after his sophomore season of high school. Another kid I really like is Julian Rochester, the big defensive tackle from McEachern High School. Where does McEachern get all these great prospects? You know, they have 2 seniors this year that are 5 stars, and this guy, Julian Rochester, may be just as good or better when you're talking about long-term potential. He's a monster at defensive tackle, pushing 6'6", 280 pounds. Julian Rochester has early offers from just about everybody. He likes Auburn, he likes Georgia, although this one is far, far from over.
A large young man. Wish him well at the next level. Yeah, always a lot of good players out of McEachern, and they just seem to reload every season. I know it's early, Michael, but who else do you really like put on your thinking camp right now, coming out of Metro Atlanta area for next year?
I mean, how much time do we have?
We got time, but not that much time, so get after it.
Can we delay the halftime of our Friday game for just another hour? Atlanta just has so much talent. This area is one of the nation's most fertile grounds for recruiting. Every top program in the country comes through here to look for players. And one Atlanta kid I really like for next year is Trey Lamar, the linebacker from Roswell High School. Alabama and Clemson are his early leaders. And Zach, some other Atlanta juniors to watch are Lanier defensive tackle Derek Brown and Westlake defensive back Nigel Warrior. You've got to love that name. Nigel Warrior's father is former NFL star Dale Carter. And Zach, we have to apologize to the other 150 Atlanta kids out there who we're not mentioning yet. But hey, we got 18 or 16 months to talk about you before next February.
That we do, and we promise to get to all of you, at least most all of you. All right, my friend, good stuff as always. We'll see you next week.